Hello YouTube, how everyone doing? I hope y'all doing wonderful. But this right here I'm about to talk about is very disturbing. So if you're squeamish or you don't like to see a lot of horrible stuff, blood and shit, you might want to just not. It's not a lot. I've seen a lot more that I could have put on here, but I just chose not to. Now, do you remember that Tommy Sotomayor said that he hoped that he is another Holocaust? And that he wants all black people to die by the cops. And he talks about killing all black women. And he talks so badly about his own kind. And that basically he wished genocide on his own kind. And he also said that they should hire him so he can kill as many niggas he can. Now, that video of his, he took it down. I had it on my page a while back. And even though it's not hearsay or allegedly, because he said it on his own platform and he said it several times. So why in the hell did every time you turn around, this nigga keep getting off? All the time. So with him raging violence on black people and black women, and don't forget about you white people. He don't give a fuck about y'all either. Because if he did, he wouldn't have talked about a white woman back in the day when he first started. See, he wasn't making that much money then. He was talking about he was a black extremist back then. And he talked down so much to that white woman. The white people didn't like that. The white people didn't like that at all. So he sold himself out. Because he's an ass and he really don't like black people. He was just talking that black and proud stuff because he wanted to be an ass. Now, with that being said, I had to go ahead and put that in there because this right here is disturbing. This is a news report and it's some fucked up shit. Y'all better wake up. You better wake up and you better start fucking paying attention before it's too fucking late for y'all. Because it's so much shit going down right now. It's so much shit going down right now. It makes no fucking sense. It's this crazy shit. And a lot of people want to make it like, oh, Gabby was found before Janani Day, or the other little girl was found before what's name. Yeah, that is disturbing how Cupcake wasn't found because the cops down there didn't give a fuck, and the parents didn't, and the mother didn't give a fuck. So basically, shit didn't get done. Now, with that being said, the little girl Chloe Smith, I think it was, she was found, but she was found alive. I ain't hear no more reports on her. But get to the matter at hand. Sorry, sidetracked. My bad. Anyways, the school system took 4 square years ago, back when it was wonderful and a little bit better back then. They took God out of the fucking school systems. They took Jesus out the school system. They took Bibles out the school system. They said you can't even pray in school systems. Now, with that being said, they made a ruckus about that. So hard about it. And then the atheist thing came about with that woman. I believe that was the first atheist. I've seen it, something on it. It was an atheist. She had kids or whatever. Her kids didn't agree with her. And I think that something happened where her son ended up killing her. One of her kids ended up killing her or something like that. I wish I could find it, but shit, I don't have the technology to go and get that. The what's the name? The way back machine So when things they scrub off the internet that no one can find, try to make it squeaky clean. Now, also with that being said, when Trump was in office, all this stuff is coming up now. The reason why I was just always wondering, why in the hell every time I turn around, I never can figure out why on my timeline, on mines, there is stuff popping up late as hell. Like this black, no, I think she was black or mixed. She was killed. And I think it probably was most likely Friendly Flower. No, she was not an army person, but she was a cop. And around her town, people loved her. She helped deaf people. She loved her job. And when they talked about her, they talked about how some of the people in the precincts gave her a hard time. But they said that kind of low as shit. But everybody know the real deal. She was doing good. She found something out, and so they had to take her out. And go on. So, with that being said, the craziness that goes on, it don't make no sense. Have you ever think about how it's more and more young kids getting gone? More young kids, some of them are never found again. People adopted them, like that couple adopted them 2 boys, and they never found their bodies. They never found them. Go on with them. I've seen this other thing with this little girl. They said that her organs were missing. And I think that happened in Alabama. I mean, it's just so much stuff that's going on. It just frustrates me. Because with the terror about the coronavirus, how it's fear. The fear that it puts in you, the fear that the coronavirus put in you, that weakens your immune system. If you don't believe me, go do some research for yourself. When you are scared, or depressed, or whatever, haven't you noticed you get sick faster when you're depressed, sad? You get sick faster. And then when you happy, you rarely get sick. So if you think about it, with the coronavirus, the scare of that, which is the same fucking virus, the typhoid virus, the fucking, they have a lot of them. And also, I seen some stuff on that where it's the same, looks the same under the microscope. The coronavirus, the typhoid, the fucking Spanish flu, and all these different goddamn flus, they're the same damn one. They just add a little extra dose into the shit just to scare the shit out of you. Yes, it's real because it's simple fact. It's real because it's simple fact. They made it in a lab. Didn't you ever see about that Chinese woman that was out down, Chinese, Japanese, or whatever she was? She was down there. She got missing. No one can find her ass. And then they turn around and say, "Oh, she was the first person to catch it." But she was so fascinated with bats. She was constantly doing research. But did you know that some Americans went down there? And then all of a sudden, when they get back what it was, because they want to go down there and check out what she found. And so then this outbreak happened. Then that guy that was warning everybody, they say he caught it. But I'm sorry, how the hell you catch the coronavirus and you got a black fucking eye, busted fucking lip, but you can't find that no more because they scrubbed it off the internet. What else? Now, I am saying all this stuff because every single bit of it is fucking connected. Conspiracy theories is not conspiracy because if it's showing evidence that it's not a conspiracy, it's no longer a fucking conspiracy. reporters and shit are fucking paid to keep the good shit out the media. Why you think when you see something about a kid or anything, it gets swept under the rug? It doesn't matter if they're white or black, because there's a lot of white little kids getting missing faster than the black. It's a lot of white kids getting killed now more. It's still racism, but the ones don't give a fuck. They just kill everybody. Don't matter what color you is. If they angry, they gonna kill your ass or whoever the fuck else they want to kill. Anyways, I just totally went off track, but sorry about that. That's some shit that was on my mind. Also, with that being said, they take Jesus out of the Bible. And also, in the Bible, I gotta find that damn scripture. I keep mentioning it, but I need to find that goddamn scripture. It's a scripture says, after Moses came down with the 10 Commandments, said, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not slander or something, the neighbor. Anyways, I'm gonna get to my point. So, with that being said, it's a verse in the Bible says, kill all the men and the boys. Kill all the women that have been laid with the men. The girls that haven't laid with a man, keep for yourself. Then it goes on to talk about 7-day cleanse. You want to know what that 7-day cleanse is? After they did what they did with the little girls, they killed them and then they got rid of the fucking evidence. Well, back then, it wasn't a medical examiner. It wasn't no doctors back then. It was healers back then. The people that they call the witches. What do you think old remedies are? Old remedies is what they call witchcraft. Witchcraft. It's what they call witchcraft. Because if you think about it, if you actually really fucking go into the witch trials, one of the women that was hung or burned, she used to use plants and herbs to heal people. And this preacher said, she's a witch, burn her, burn her. And the one that got her burned raped her before he said, here's a witch, after he forced himself on that woman. Like I was saying, it's a gay agenda. It's all different types of fucking agendas. And don't get me started on the Black Lives Matter. How the Black Lives gonna matter if it don't matter to you? You can sit there and run around with a picket damn sign saying Black Lives Matter, but when it comes to the time when it actually supposed to fucking matter, when some of them shooting people of their own skin color. But what is skin color? What is skin color? The skin color is just color. Because to people, I look just light skin. To some people, oh, that's a nigga. Some people, Indian. Some people, Mexican half-breed. I mean, I heard all types of fucking names like that when I was coming up. Because how my hair looked and stuff like that. Like I was saying, this video, what I'm about to fucking play, is fucking crazy. I would say I'm speechless, but I'm not I think I watched it almost probably 3 hours ago, and I was just sitting here thinking and like, man, this shit is fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. I don't think the damn marches help. I don't think that all it is let you win for a little bit, and then next thing you know, it's another little kid getting killed. Did you forget about that little boy? What's his name? Jules? No, not Jules. What was his name? I'm gonna put that video up. But he was fucking brutally murdered by his mama and her boyfriend. Nobody helped that little kid. Right after that, the such workers didn't get in no trouble. But right after that, another kid get killed. Another kid get killed. So what exactly is it actually doing? Because I don't think it's doing nothing. I just feel that they'll say, yeah, well, we're going to let them get this one right here, but they ain't going to get that next one. They ain't going to get that next one. We're going to do that shit. They want to put fear in your heart. They want to put depression, all this stuff. If you look at the lines on about depression, autistic, and all these other autistic spectrum or whatever the fuck, won't you just say that the school system and doctors put the kids through so much damn trauma for shots and all this shit to the point that they're terrified. They're fucking terrified. When I used to take my kids to the fucking doctor, I'd be wanting to punch the goddamn doctor or the fucking nurse. My child be crying, I'd be wanting to punch him. I don't cry with them. I'd be right wanting to beat the shit out of them. That's why I used to kind of have somebody with me to hold their leg. Because I'd be like ready, like on the stance, just to fucking knock their ass out. Because some doctors I don't trust. There's a lot of doctors my son went through that I didn't motherfucking trust. But this Satanism stuff right there, this shit is fucking crazy. An after school program is going to teach kids Satanism. Satanism. Where they can do rituals. Where they can take whoever stupid enough to let their kid go to the shit. Go there and be a fucking sacrifice. But a lot of them are already sacrificing their kids that they're killing and stuff like that every fucking day. Every time is another damn video of a child being hurt or anything else. It's just back to fucking back. It's depressing. When people are gonna wake the fuck up and see who's the fucking actual fucking enemy. Because Tommy is the goddamn enemy. He wished it'd be another Holocaust for black people. And it's said, allegedly, that a young boy that pulled out a rifle and started shooting a bunch of black people, that he was a follower of Tommy Sotomayor. But y'all say that he's a fucking terrorist. He's a terrorist. Because if you listen to him and he's talking about violence and talking about something, kill all the women and all the black people deserve to die, let him join in and all this shit. Kind of fucking shit is that? Trying to get your mind out of what things going on, putting all this other stuff, these octopus articles all around to sidetrack you every fucking chance you get. While meantime, they having fucking news reporter talking about this motherfucker fucking Satanist camp, Satanist fucking after school program. What the fuck? Y'all take that out of the fucking school, but you're gonna take these flyers and you're gonna fucking circulate them around these fucking schools. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? That don't make no fucking sense. What the fuck? It had to be a vote for the fucking government to let this right here ride. To let this shit fucking ride. What the fuck? This shit is just motherfucking crazy. This shit is nothing but motherfucking crazy. And if this right here, they don't get this shit fucking banned, something is wrong with the fucking world. It's to the point now that they can do any goddamn thing they want, any fucking thing they want, and get the fuck away with it. If they get away with sitting this right here, where they gonna spread the news around the schools and talk to the parents and shit like that. Oh, after school program, what now? When people get it banned, what you gonna do now? You gonna fucking change the goddamn name for Satanist fucking camp, fucking coat, fucking after school program? Kids are getting missing on school buses. Kids getting left on school buses. Kids getting left in school. And then doc teachers them, oh, I don't know what happened to them. But you set all these programs where you gotta buzz a fucking thing just to get your goddamn kid. Since the coronavirus happened, they have you where you stand the fuck outside. And you might not ever get in to even just assign your child into fucking school. But they gonna sit here and have Satanism fucking club shit. What the fuck? But you take the Bible out. The Bible's out of the goddamn school. Which Jesus Christ ain't write half that goddamn Bible. Ain't no way in the fucking hell that he wrote that damn Bible. Only thing he probably did is 10 Commandments. But where's the fucking brick at? Where's the fucking brick at? Tablet, brick, whatever. Where the fuck is that? Well, where's all these scripts? What you call them? Scrolls and other shit. Where the fuck are they at? Oh, I know. They burned them. They burnt them to fucking ashes. They had the evidence of what he wrote. Generations, every generations of fucking all back in that era. Around the time Jesus was born, they had it all back there. They had that shit safe. But somebody went in there and set that shit on fire. Did y'all know that? It was burned. And it was down there in Egypt. Not only that, it being down there in Egypt, they scraped this stuff off the fucking thing to show that it was actually Native Americans. Native Americans. All people, we are so mixed with different races. No one's white or black anymore. No one's Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Italian, Portugal, all that. All of us just about mixed the fucking together. Why can I get just as dark as I can't even say. But I used to get really, really pale in the fucking summer. And I used to get really dark pale in the winter. And then in the summer, I get a tan. And exactly, I'm not getting the fucking tan. My skin is burning. Because it was so bad one time. My whole back was like dark as shit. It was so dark, you would thought I was a brown skinned person. And that shit hurt it. My grandma used to always say, you think these people think just because they black that they can't still get sunburn? The sun burns. It don't matter. You're white, black. You still burn the goddamn same. If you stay in that damn sun long enough, whether you white or black, you gonna still get fucking dark. You see, the difference is black people can handle the sun better. But back in the day, man, you would walk around little cute tank tops with people growing up and stuff like that. That they have a little host of things and stuff like that. When I was like damn 5 or 6 years old, I didn't get no damn tan. But scientists continue to mess with shit and stuff like that. Got devices to change the goddamn weather and shit. and y'all wondering what the fuck going on. Wondering why y'all can't even fucking stay in the sun. Because that's not the sun that Jesus or whoever put us on the damn earth made. They've been tampering it for years. Going on sending ships up to places and fucking tamper with shit. Every time they put their hands on something, it just turns to shit. When are they gonna stop meddling and shit? Not to forget that the fact that the Antarctic, how they found all them damn different fucking things out there in the Antarctic, a fucking mammoth, a fucking saber tooth, fucking shit. That is, gosh, y'all don't see this? That shit all over the fucking YouTube. New type of new species the fucking scientists fucking made. All that shit. Y'all can easily. Scientists made animals are the pig person, the pig man. You know that motherfucker probably down there in the damn thing like on Resident Evil. They got his ass down there in like an under fucking world. They got a whole building underneath there where they have all these creatures they made trying to figure out how to kill us next. Sorry, white people, y'all too. Y'all niggas too. Y'all niggas too. Everybody niggas. Chinese, Japanese, Korean, everybody niggas now. It doesn't fucking matter no more. Everybody niggas. Y'all gonna fucking die the damn same. If y'all don't start opening your fucking eyes and move smarter. Stop breaking in people's shit, killing people for money and shit like that. Ain't gonna get you nowhere. Ain't gonna get you no fucking where. Now I'm fucking going horse. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this damn video. Damn, 27. Play this damn video because it's sickening and frustrating. And it's some fucked up shit. The whole video I had my motherfucking mouth open. Because I just could not believe my motherfucking eyes. And I've been saying it since I was little. And you're gonna get to the point where all the shit's gonna come to the light. Because they're gonna feel like they're untouchable. And when they feel like they're untouchable, it's gonna blow your fucking mind. Right now, they just slipping out a little bit by a little bit. Like, ooh, like the damn clock, old-fashioned clock, the little cuckoo clock, hopping out, hoo hoo, gotcha. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe.
Well, in case you're wondering if it's really a spiritual war we're watching, here's this news story. The Illinois Elementary School is offering an after-school Satan Club. The local school district is defending the Satan Club. It's sponsored by the Satanic Temple of the United States. The club claims it will help kids learn benevolence and empathy as well as, quote, personal sovereignty. We're going to the source on this story. Lucienne Graves is with the Satanic Temple and joins us tonight. Mr. Graves, thanks so much for coming on. So I have to ask, are parents complaining that there's an after-school Satan Club at their children's school?
Some are, but they don't have to send their children to the program. It's available for parents who do want to send their children to the program, and it's there as an alternative to religious clubs that are made to proselytize to children. Ours doesn't include items of religious opinion. It doesn't include indoctrination. It just has a self-directed learning program with trained educators there to help guide the children through different activities and projects that they want to engage in.
Where are the Satan Club's trained educators trained? Is there a Satan School of Theology?
No, we've got educators who have volunteered with us. We vet them. We do the criminal background checks that aren't required of after-school clubs and haven't been required of any of the religious clubs because we want to be responsible about this. And we make sure that they understand the curriculum, they understand what we want to do in this program, and that they're able to execute that.
So, I love your use of the word execute. So have any school administrators said, look, I know you can lecture me about religious freedom, but you're a Satan club, but we're not going to let little kids go to the Satan club. Is anybody, or are they just passive like everyone else in America and kind of letting it happen?
Well, that's not being passive. That's understanding what the law is. That's understanding what the Constitution is. That's understanding what free speech is and what religious liberty is. And there's a lot of people who express a lot of uproar about this, and they go to the school board, they complain to the principals, they complain to the superintendent. But a school board cannot overturn the Supreme Court, and there's no point in harassing them.
So could there be an I hate gays club or black people are inferior club? And the answer, of course, is no, because the community, and I'm not advocating for either one of those things, but the community has some say in what its kids are exposed to on government property, i.e. a public school. So you're just telling me that everyone's just kind of going along with it because Supreme Court.
Well, the Supreme Court allowed in religion. They said that not having religious clubs would be religious discrimination. I disagree. I think you can categorically deny religion, but what you can't do is give the government the opportunity to pick and choose between which religious viewpoints they'll allow and which ones they won't.
They do all the time. I mean, you can be suspended from school for quoting portions of the Old Testament, like immediately. You could be. I mean, I'm trying not to use profanity on the air, but what you're saying is ridiculous. We both know it's ridiculous, and I just want to be really clear on this, because to me it's another example of people just sitting back and being like, oh, I guess I have to. You know, let's have their drag time story hour for fourth graders like that. You know, I can't say anything. And you're confirming that everyone feels that way. They kind of have to go along with it for some reason.
Well, people get upset about it, people like you, and they don't reconcile their viewpoints on free speech and religious liberty. I don't know what you're suggesting. I don't know if you're suggesting if the school board should say, no, this is not allowed, and we're going against the Supreme Court ruling that says
what I'm
religions
saying
are
is
allowed.
you ought to be allowed to quote the New Testament out loud in school. If we're going to apply the standard, which I suppose I'd be happy to live under, we have to apply it equally, but it's not applied equally, as you know. And I suppose, have you been in touch?
I don't know the New Testament story you're speaking of, but we would defend anybody's right to practice their religion, and we're not asking for other religious clubs to be taken out.
Look,
we're asking for equal access.
Right. And I'm just saying the school would not provide that if it were an expression of Orthodox Christianity, as you know. But Lucien Graves, I appreciate your coming on tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.